pings coming out onto Baron. There is still 30 seconds on this Darius. The red team, they could look another TP in from Aurelion Sol, which just spawns final spark used. There's now a half HP Jhin. And you always have to be careful start up with Baron when playing against the likes of Qiyana with her supreme display of talent, her ultimate. So she's looking in the shadows. Call the Force Guard has been used. Could be a 3-man Call the Force Guard, only connects on the 2, but still good. And also lands a 2-man knock up. Aurelion Sol gets the first kill of the fight. I don't think they will get any more unless it can chase down this Skarn. They will do so. A double kill with the burn damage. Hi guys, and welcome back to this series where I cast your solo queue, flex, clash games, whatever it is, I'll cast it, man. But today, we are casting a Platinum Menace. On the Champions playing today, he has played almost 150 games. What I can tell you about this champion is that he's averaging 12 kills a game in 150 games almost on this champion. The guy we're casting today, and the guy who I'm quite sure will literally pop off today. In the mid lane, for red team, zioPeppe98, I think, yep, zioPeppe98 on his famous Aurelion Sol. Completely one-tricks the champion, but I mean, with 12 kills a game and I think a win rate just below 70%, absolutely amazing Aurelion Sol player, and I'm looking forward to seeing a couple of goods. The sky's to send Aurelion Sol's ultimate whenever he has collected enough souls, or stardust I should rather say, to make it into a big knock-up and a lot of AoE damage onto a lot of members from the enemy team. So yeah, that's the guy we are casting today. Again, a pick like Aurelion Sol scales really great. Red team, they do have really great scaling with the likes of an Aurelion Sol and an On, who whenever he reaches his level 13 will start being able to upgrade firstly his own item and then his own mythic, and then after that the next levels, the next couple of levels, he will get to upgrade a teammate's mythic every single level he gets from there on. So great scaling for red team. Blue team doesn't really have great scaling themselves, but they do have great laning phases with Darius, lane bully, going up against a On. That's a great matchup for Darius. Should be able to proc his Q and W's pretty easily onto another melee champion. And then they do have great range in the bot lane with a Caitlyn Lux, a lot of poke damage, and if ever Lux connects a light binding onto either an immobile Jhin or Rakan, then you can follow up with a trap underneath, a headshot, and then a lot of single target damage from the blue team bot lane. And then in the mid lane, obviously you do have an assassin. We'll try and farm onto her level 6, get that supreme display of talents, and then just look for assassinations onto this Jhin or Aurelion Sol, which again is a very good scaling champion, but doesn't really have any mobility whatsoever. So if Aurelion Sol ever finds herself cramped up into a corner, that's where Qiyana can start to really do some damage. But in the mid lane, Aurelion Sol out protected, is flashing forward, doesn't manage to get the kill onto Qiyana. She flashed away, but about Darius top lane can look for something. Ooh, Q misses from Lee Sin, but flashing after him gets the first blood in this game. Going over to red team, Lee Sin, yeah, missing the Sonic Wave, but with a flash you can't do a lot. And now Lee Sin fighting against a Skarn. There should be a trade that Lee Sin wins every single day of the week, but here is Darius. Now it's a 1 versus 2 if Lee Sin decides to take this trade, try and recall in river. Maybe looking for a bait. Something lands the Sonic Wave, but will be stunned. I don't think he will be able to get anything in. However, he will donate himself over to Darius. That's the first kill for the blue team's top lane, and I would be very careful when playing it on Lee Sin about giving this Darius kill, but he has 2 melees going into a Darius with a couple of kills. I mean, that's just gonna spell trouble. It could easily be a double, triple kill in a skirmish in the next 5-10 kills, in the next 5-10 minutes for this Darius. Completely, oh, flashing forward, but 90 caliber net saves Caitlyn. Will however still fall to ignite, or actually not, my bad. I was completely sure she would fall. Saved by the potion, I guess. Oh, an ADC flashing forward at the same time. Lux flashing forward Jin get the kill for himself with his 4. That's Lux getting the kill for himself. Blue team minions attacking Jin, but again with another 4 shot. Jin gets a kill for himself, another kill for himself, I should have said. That's a double kill for the blue team. Nope, the red team made the carry. The fight starting off with Jin having his eyes onto Caitlyn and Lux having his eyes, or her eyes I should rather say, onto Rakan. So the blue team support flashing forward and the red team made a carry flashing forward, attacking 2 different enemy champions, both getting killed for themselves, and that Jin winning out on the extended trade, obviously, as being an AD carry. Also being a very strong early game AD carry with the 4 shots that Jin has. But yeah, still though, objectives being pushed here for either team. There is already having pretty good control top lane. As I say that I actually realized that Darius has already been dead one time and Owen has a kill, so maybe Owen got a solo kill onto Darius that I had no idea about. Yeah, bro, I don't know. I really don't know. But zioPeppe just chilling around mid lane. 47 CS, our protagonist, 1 kill, 1 assist. So far so good for the red team mid laner. So red team having a gold lead of 1k. Oof, light binding connects. But Caitlyn too far away to connect with a trap herself. Lands a Q though. Trade ends up being pretty even. Another light binding barely missing. Deadly Flourish also missing. Lux. Both bot laners just doing a great job of dodging away from each other's skill shots. And here's the sin. Have to remember, if they do manage to get a kill here, could try and turn this into a Drake, but you have to kill himself first. Oh, Aurelion Sol all misses. Trying to dash in, and there's no vision in this bush. Sonic Wave for next though does Deadly Flourish. There's also no flash onto Lux, and that will be a 3rd kill for Jin now. He's on the rampage, 40 CS, 3 kill, that's a lot of gold. Call the Forge Guard has been used top lane, so has the pre-display of talent used onto no one. There should win this trade. Ooh, Q missing. If the Q had connected, he could probably had ultimate with the Noxian kill team, gotten a kill for himself. Also could have used the Ghost, decided however not to do so, and the top lane. That means that Darius will not get a kill for himself. But red team now starting out the Drake after they got the kill onto Lux. Lux however making her way back towards this dragon here on the minimap. Has almost made her way back to lane. He's in connecting the Sonic Wave. Smite is 600 and here is Skarner. Can he get the steal off? No, he cannot. Lee Sin will manage to get the dragon. Now Skarner is chasing 3 people only by himself. There's a spot lane to help. Ignite has been used on Skarner. He will back off. And what about Rakan here? Will probably end up falling. No, it's not Rakan, it's Jin, and that's a shutdown. Straight back over to the blue teammate carry Caitlyn, and that's put her back into the game. Sonic Wave connects on the Skarner once again. Standing inside. Here's zioPeppe over the wall. Singularity used. That's an easy kill for him. That's a 2nd kill of the game for our protagonist. Now with a 150 gold shot down onto himself. Making his way down to bot lane. There is at the moment no one to help him. Doesn't have the Aurelion Sol ultimate available to himself. Ooh, very juke away. Straight back into a trap. Caitlyn not using the headshot that she got, but will manage to escape with Slap. What about the curtain call? So bot lane. Oh, flash! Dragon's Rage, but a flash away from Lux will ensure that he gets out to safety himself. It's a bit too late on the trigger there. Listen. Although that's a pretty good play. About top lane. Early use of Noxian Guillotine. Can Aurelion Sol match to find anything? Curtain Call has been used, not Curtain Call, the Deadly Flourish, and Aurelion Sol with the get a 3rd kill for himself now. Yeah, he's losing a wave or 2 in mid lane, but getting another kill onto this Lux. Now 3rd kill in the game for zioPeppe, our protagonist. Did a great job so far, but here is Kiana. Supreme Display of Talent is available. She will get the shutdown. A 300 gold shutdown for herself. That's a great roam. With that, the gold lead has completely disappeared. 300 gold between the teams, which is practically nothing. Even though it's 8 kills to red team and 4 kills to blue team. Once again, Kiana dashing in, forcing the flash away from Jin. Just playing it safe right there. It's probably what we call a respect flash. And here's Podomodo. Looking for something with the quickness, flashing in. Caitlyn also flashing, but straight into the grand entrance. Ends up falling. Aurelion Sol clearing midway. With the singularity, juking away also. Does have his ultimate available, zioPeppe, right now. Also think we reached the point in the game where there should be the Sky's Descent, which means that Aurelion Sol has collected enough Stardust for his ultimate to also be a knock-up. As you see, Sky's Descent was used, but no, it actually wasn't the Sky's Descent yet. Will still manage to get the kill onto Caitlyn. His 5th kill for himself, and also finishes his Run of Ages. What about top lane? Darius looking for another fight onto the zone. Apprehend was already used, therefore all manages to escape once again. Get out scot-free. Herald was meanwhile used in the mid lane, gets a couple of play for himself, blue team. Which also means the goal lead is still pretty much the same, and here as the second Drake is about to spawn, we do see on the minute that Lee is making his way topside. So is Skarner. Which means that none of these teams probably looking to rush the second Drake off the game. Called Force Guard used. 1 vs 2 so far, but Lee is making his way up. Apprehend used to deny the second charge or second use of Call the Force Guard, but the Sonic Wave connects onto Darius. That will be a kill for Lee. Will also take down Skarner eventually. Two times Sonic Wave connects onto first Darius, then Skarner. That's double kill for the red team jungler. Lee doing work early game. Has already been 7 kills in 12 minutes. 7 out of the 12 kills that red team has so far. I mean, that's some great early game impact. Skarner doing not so good for himself. Has opted into rushing a black cleaver, which I don't really see why he would do, but okay. Curtain call used. So was Ace in the hole. Curtain call misses. Blue team just shoving. Jin is alone under the turret, so he has to be careful. And here's the Sin. Supreme display of talent used. Will dive the turret. Not fall. Helped out by the Guardian shield from Rakan. Otherwise would probably have fallen. Sin didn't get to use the Dragon Rage onto Kiana. I think it was because she was invincible. And here is the Sky's Descent. And that's a burst. Will eventually be a 1-for-1. Skarner gets a kill. Return kill. Back to himself from onto the Rakan, who was trying to dive the turret together with zioPeppe. But yeah, a 6 kill onto our spectacular zioPeppe. And I mean, I just love watching the Sky's Descent. It looks so satisfiable. Or just so satisfying, bro. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, here's Darius. Flash in, but flash out also from zioPeppe. Apprehend will also use. W slow was also connected from Darius, and that means he will get his second kill with the Noxian kill team. And 300 gold shot down. Above bot lane. I don't think wasn't a Jin W deadly first to try and root Caitlyn. Flash Dragon's Rage once again, and here is Rakan, but do they have enough damage? There is no mana onto Darius, so I mean, there's your answer. 4-1 for this in. Making it look easy. Now 2 or 3 times he has looked for the Flash Dragon Rage this game already. We have kind of an insect enjoyer in this particular game. Caitlyn just recalling. This time it's on. Standing alone once again. Lee Sin, we see him at the bottom of our screen. A bit too late to the party. Doesn't have the Dragon's Rage also. Will the manage to take down Kiana? No, it doesn't look like it. Now she manages to escape actually. Skarner gets a shutdown for himself. His 3rd kill of the game already. Oh, he says he's done. Blue team, they win out on the trade. Lee Sin being there a bit too late. And then not having his ultimate available to him. He ends up going down. That's a 2 for 0 for blue team. Will they also lose the mid turret? Looks like it. Darius should be able to just take away the last bit of health from this tier 1 mid turret. That's the first turret for blue team here. 15 minutes into the game. So far on Dragons, it's 1 for each team, so not really a win condition so far for either of the teams. It will be the Ocean Soul, which is something that especially blue team with double tanks would enjoy in a prolonged team fight. With the added health region then that the Ocean Soul gives you. Vision Cone was used. Oh, and Apprehend connects. onto Rakan, will just use his double dash to get out of trouble, but pretty good use of Apprehend still. Both teams have started the Herald. I think it's on in the Sin on Herald right now. They also end up getting it. Supreme Display of Talent only connects onto on. He's standing alone between 5 members. Doesn't look like the rest of the team wants to help, and just watching from the other side of the wall. Impale use will be another kill. That's 2 kills right now for blue team. They will also get the third. Will the final spark? No. Lux doesn't manage to finish him off, but it will still be the third kill. A double kill for Darius. zioPeppe almost manages to get a couple of kills back from blue team, just running into him. But it is a 3 for 0 for blue team. They also end up, no, they lose the Herald, but they do get 3 kills. So now it's a around 1000 or 1k goal lead. So not the greatest, but it's better than nothing. And the Skarner has really made a comeback. By the time the Sin had been in 7 kills, I think that Skarner had been in 1. At the moment, Skarner in 8 kill out of 11. The Sin in 8 kill out of 14. So blue team jungler really done a comeback so far. It's also close to finishing what I believe is a Radiant Virtue. Could also be the Jack Show. We'll have to see. Quickness on cooldown for Rakan. Did have the Shurelius, but still needed some more movement speed to close the gap between himself and Kiana. Oof. Dragon's Rage connects right into a trap. Final spark. Caitlyn gets her the 3rd kill of the game. And I mean, if this Lee Sin connects a Sonic Wave, he's taking it 10 out of 10 times. Doesn't matter that he's alone. Garner should be able to get the stun off here. No. Dash away. Whew. Just the Ocean Drake being pinged 10 seconds out to that spawns. zioPeppe doing a lot of DPS. Light Binding connects onto Rakan. Both teams should make their way down to Drake right here. Oh, great use of the trap, forcing Rakan to take the long way. This could give blue team prio in the bot side river. See, Caitlyn Lux has already made their way down there, but Skarner's recalling. Assume he has his mythic. Not the best time to recall, but if he can make his way back before red team do get the Drake, did first connects, but so does the final spark onto Rakan. That's now a red team support very low on health. Kiana on top lane, both has teleport. Just see in the chat, Aurelion Sol's ultimate has been pinged. It is ready. Knockup also connects onto Darius. He flash, apprehend. Can he get a return kill before he falls? No, he will not. It will also be a shutdown going over to our protagonist zioPeppe. Now 7 kills on 2. This is Aurelion Sol, but there's no disguise descent. Flash, Dragon's Rage. He ends up getting killed for himself with Smite. And Aurelion Sol just looking once again. Skarner take the blast gun. It's way too early. I think he should fall before the Drake is even close enough falling. That's now 3 fast kills for red team. They also do get the Drake. And with that, the gold lead is back to 0. 17 kills, 12. Quite a lot of action in this game so far. Baron has been pinged. It has just spawned. There's still 14 seconds onto Skarner, so she could look. Oh, Kiana being invisible. Can she dash away before she will fall? Running straight into Aurelion Sol, but all manages to get the kill with the Golden Force Guard. Whew. Once again, Jin barely manages to escape away from this Darius. Red team did reset, so did blue. Guys, descend once again. Actually didn't connect. Just managed to flash away Caitlyn. Descend would get another kill for himself, though. Will be a 2 for 1 so far. Will he fall to turret? Nope. It's barely escaped. But Caitlyn actually manages to survive the first engage, flashing away from the Sky's descent. Ends up falling anyways, and ends up being a 2 for 1 with the help of Lee Sin joining the fight. But Aurelion Sol will lose his life. And out there is a bit caught out and a bit too far forward without the help of his team. He will fall. 7 kills to the red team jungler. Some pings coming out onto Baron. There is still 30 seconds on this Darius. The red team, they could look. Another TP in from Aurelion Sol, who has just spawned final spark juice. That's now a half HP Jin. And you always have to be careful starting up a Baron when playing against the likes of a Kiana with her supreme display of talent, her ultimate. See, she's looking in the shadows. Call the Force Guard has been used. It could be a 3-man Call the Force Guard, only connects on the 2, but still good. And also lands a 2-man knock up. Aurelion Sol gets the first kill of the fight. I don't think they will get any more unless it can chase down this Skarner. They will do so. A double kill with the burn damage. But here is Mortal. He ends up dying. Aurelion Sol just barely manages to escape. Ends up being a 2 for 1 for red team. Now will the start of the Baron? There is no jungler. Still there is also no Kiana ultimate, so it's something that they could look for, but Aurelion Sol is trying to recall. Oh, a good Sonic Wave from the Sin in the background. Their Sun ultimate was now up once again. A very low cooldown, that ability at this point in the game, and the Sin gets his 8th kill for himself. Once again landed the Sonic Wave onto Lux and taking him down while the rest of his team was taking down Darius. Now Skarner has spawned. We see him running from his fountain up towards this Baron, but I think it will be way too late. Red team, they should be able to get the first Baron of the game. However, Dragon is the next objective that is about to spawn in a little over a minute, I think. It's something that red team they could look for. Will take them to Soul Point. Now with the 4k goal lead, it's a pretty good decision to put on top. You can try and do the 1-3-1 if that's something you want to do as red team. The problem is your Aurelion Sol doesn't have TP, so maybe you keep on top side, and then with the rest of the 4 members you stay grouped together, prep for this Drake. You take the the Sol point, and then you can push either mid lane or bot lane together as a 4 if that's something you want to do. But the first thing you want to do is prep the vision. That's why we see Rakan get some good deep wards. Oof. Doesn't seem. Light binding connects, so does the impale, and that's just a kill for blue team. There should be another ace in the hole also used. Noxian guillotine, that's 2 kills for blue team. Now flashing after Aurelion Sol, also using ghost, but there is no upper hand. It was just used, and Aurelion Sol just does so much damage. It's insane. This should, however, mean that blue team will get their second Drake of the game and the 4th Drake in this particular game. 2 kills to each team. They also get a couple of good picks. And yes, they do lose the top turret for it. Probably. Still a huge win for the blue team. Minion should be able to take down this tier 2 turret, yes. Aurelion Sol out misses, flashing over the wall from Kiana to get herself back to safety. We know what this Lee Sin is gonna do. Nope, doesn't take the Zodiac Wave. Kiana's lurking in the shadows. Misses her ultimate. Now On is alone. Call the Force Guard connects the 2 members. Here's the Sin once again. Aurelion Sol also had Dragon Rage used as a double kill for Lee Sin. All still hasn't died. Will eventually fall to Noxian Guillotine. A triple kill for the red team jungle. Can he get a quarter kill for himself? No. zioPeppe, our protagonist, will steal away the quarter kill, and Caitlyn is nowhere to be seen. Could have gone for the Penta as they push in this wave right here if he had got the quarter, but zioPeppe doesn't allow it because he wants to get the kill for himself. That's now his 13th kill of the game, and as I said in the beginning, this guy averages 12 kills a game, so it's just an average Aurelion Sol game for him so far. Looks like they will try and push for it. We are 26 minutes in, still 20 seconds death time. Is also Caitlyn. They can look for it. 14 kills now for zioPeppe, but they do have the next mini wave arriving. 4 vs 2 at the moment. 10 seconds on Caitlyn. 30 unlocks TP in from on. And now Darius is way too far forward. Again, completely alone. 1 vs 5 will fall. So will the second Nexus turret. Now no Nexus turret. Can red team at the game right here. Curtain call also been used. In goes the Sin. Pretty good use of the Supreme Display of Talent, but I think it's way too late. They end up taking down Kiana. It's now 5 vs 2. Just toying a bit around with blue team. She will just end the game if that's what they want to. Great light binding. Fine Spark takes down Rakan. Now flashing into their own fountain. Blue team simply cannot escape. But again, another great light binding. And I actually think that blue team will manage to defend this, or what? 2 for 2. No. Only man left alive is Skarner. 8 seconds onto Kiana. Now Lee Sin. He has had enough of it. Just trying to end. Sonic Wave connects. Here's Darius. Can they end? Now both are attacking the next. And I think all will actually get two more basic attacks. Stunned. There is no impale. One last basic attack. Ooh, the Noxian Guillotine was used, but on the hero for red team here after they toyed for around 1-2 minutes. They toyed with blue team in their own fountain. Manages to end the game. I think they played it a bit too sloppy. Had a bit too much fun in the end, red team, but they do manage to get the win. Lee Sin ending with 12 kills, but our protagonist zioPeppe ending with 15 kills of his own. And I have to say, great Aurelion Sol performance. So zioPeppe, thank you for letting me catch the game. And remember, if you made it this far into the video, feel free to comment your name down below, and I will take a look at one of your games in the future. Until next time, see ya.